welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk a bit about walking in nature and why it's good for your mental health and a few other things. I love walking in nature, you know, when I'm going through rough patches with depression and when I'm dealing with my mental health problems and stuff like that, guys. It's therapeutic for the mind, body and soul, you know, just to come out in nature and walk. You know, you've got birds cheeping. I mean, today, the sun's blazing. And it's just that peace and quiet you get. And I like to come out and just forget about all my problems. I know it's not a cure, but it certainly helps, guys. I like to come out, clear my mind of all the shit that's going on in life. And just be calm, you know, calm and collected, and just try and live in the present as much as I can. That's what it's all about, guys. So I'd highly recommend, you know, if you're going through shit in life, just get yourself out, get walking in nature. Don't do what I did. Don't make the same mistakes that I did. You know, don't lock yourself away in your fucking bedroom, because it don't help. So I did that for many years, guys. It don't help whatsoever. How's it going? You alright? Alright, buddy, how's it going? Cheers, pal. Yeah, it don't help at all. Like I just said, locking yourself away. But sometimes, you know, when you're that depressed, that's all you feel like doing. But I'd highly recommend it, guys. Find your nearest trail, get yourself out, free your mind of all the shit that we all have to go through. Job's a good one, guys. Hope you're all doing well anyway, guys. Great nice day today. Find a nice little spot in woods, guys. It's all good, innit? Like I said, right peaceful, birds are cheeping, sun's shining, job's a good one. I'll flip you back round, guys. Yeah. I just want to talk a bit about shit that I've been going through, you know, not just me, my mum as well, with my dad's dementia. If you don't already know, my dad's got Lewy body dementia. Fucking horrible, terrible disease. I won't wish it on anybody, honestly. And we were really worried at the minute, because he's struggling to chew his food, and his brain's not telling him to swallow as well. So, and as a result of that, he's having seizures, really bad seizures, and that's taking a massive toll on his health. You know, his eyes bulge up, they go bright red bloodshot, his eyes puff up and lot. It's horrible. What we have to do, we have to lift him up, pat him up back, and eventually he comes round. We know all the signs, you know what I mean, because when he's eating, the cutlery starts rattling, you know, on table and stuff like that, guys, and he starts, he makes all them noises, so we know signs. But we're really frightened, you know, that one day he's going to have a seizure and he's not going to come round, because normally he comes round. But I suppose that's just what we've got to deal with, isn't it? We all have shit we go through in life, we all have things we have to deal with. It's just how we process it and continue, isn't it? And try and stay as positive as we can. But I know it's not easy. Life throws shit at us, doesn't it? Left, right and centre. Yeah, so we're trying to feed him soft foods now. But even with soft foods, guys, he still chokes a lot with soft food. Because like I say, as the disease progresses, he gets worse in certain areas, and his brain's just not telling him to chew and swallow properly. So food's getting stuck. But we're trying his best to help him out as much as we can. Because you have to stand by your family, don't you? Family's the most important thing in life, guys. What it is to me anyway. You have to look after your relatives. You have to care for your loved ones. It's like me and my mum says, we'd never ever see him in a care home. We trialled it for a couple of days because my dad actually wanted to do it. He said he wanted to go in a care home because he knew, you know, all the pressure that we were going through. He felt bad, so he felt like, you know, he wanted to give us a bit of space. Guys, we were in that care home and it was just a joke. They weren't wiping his arse properly. They never showered him. We told them, don't sit him in a chair. Anyway, they sat him in a chair, and what happened? He ended up getting up and falling over and fucking banging his head. It's like, you tell them things, but they just don't listen. All these carers, they nod their head, don't they? But then you go back next day to find out they've not even fucking listened to a word you've said. Anyway, guys, getting a nice little drink break here. Left this bottle of water here. It's only a short trail, that. Red hot day today, guys. Absolutely magnificent. Respect. Right, we'll... Oh shit, I just dropped it. Dropped the bottle. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Right, we'll continue. Yeah, these carers don't listen. I'm not saying all carers are like that, but that was just our experience. And we had this little buzzer used to press. Anyway, I buzzed it. Half an hour later, no reply. So I was walking down fucking corridor like, to catch them all sat in this canteen, supping cups of tea and yakking away. I'm like, did you not hear that buzzer? I says, what if my dad presses that? You know, it's an emergency buzzer. What if my dad presses that, you know? What if he's choking, or what if something happens? You know, you need to be there to respond. Yeah, they just fucking didn't say no, like, fucking load of shit. That's why it put us off, you know. Like, we're only for a fucking, like, a week or so, we put him in there for. But it put us off doing that again, like, we're not going to do it. You just can't trust them. Like I say, I'm not saying all carers are like that, but that was just our experience, guys. Yeah, so we gave my dad soft food, so it helps him. We've got this like thickening solution you can put in his drinks. That helps him a lot. We've had to increase the amount that we put in, obviously, because all these seizures are becoming more, you know, they're happening a fucking hell of a lot more. But I love my dad to bits. You know, when he were younger, he was a proper character. You know, we were always cracking jokes left, right and centre. And we had some fucking right good times together. That's why I like to have a laugh with my dad. You know, I call him a fat bald-headed cunt and all that. He calls me. I like to keep that spirit alive with my dad, because I know one day he's going to lose it. So I'm trying to cling on to it for dear life. But like you say, with dementia, the disease progressively gets worse as time goes by. But it's just something I've got to deal with, me and my mum and everybody. Doing the best I can, but I've not been in a good headspace, guys, mentally. Yeah, trying to think of what else I could talk about with my dad. I'll come back to it. But another thing is, I've recently discovered that my uncle has got lung cancer, and he's gone off at rails a bit because he's struggling to process it, and that's really upset me, because I love my uncle to bits, you know what I mean? I can't begin to understand what he's going through in his head, because my uncle's like me. He likes a couple of fucking swallies, he likes a couple of ales, you know what I mean? And I've discovered that he's starting to drink more and more because he's struggling to process it all. But I think he's on like 2 bottles of gin a day. But he's like me, my uncle's like me. I turn to drink to try and numb the pain, knowing it's not the cure and it's not going to help, but I still fucking do it. You just want relief of all the shit, don't you, of all the problems. And alcohol, it's good at the time, but then when you wake up, your fucking problems are still there. So I'm worried about my uncle with his fucking cancer. I'm planning on doing a video with my uncle. He's agreed to it, like, you know, he wants to talk about all this shit that he's going through and all that. And that's why I said it. Thought to myself, it's a good idea to do a video with him, because it might help him get some shit off his chest and talk about his problems, and as a result of that, it might make him feel better. So look out for a video in future with me and my uncle. That should be a good one, like. But I sympathise with anybody that's suffering with cancer. It's fucking horrible. It's about time we had a cure for it. What with all this cancer research, how long's that been going for? All the funding they've got, yet they've still not got a cure. I just pray that one day we can get a cure, innit? And to top it off, my uncle's sister's husband's been diagnosed with cancer as well. But the tumour is too close to some nerves, so they can't operate. So he's fucked. And that's affecting my uncle and everybody else, like. It's affecting my uncle more than most of us, because my uncle's more close to him than what I am. But nonetheless, I wouldn't wish that on any fucker. Absolutely fucking horrible, guys. Yeah, I don't know. Life, eh? Like you say, we just have to fucking carry on, try and be positive as much as we can. It's not easy though, is it? Anyway, guys, I'm trying to think what else I could say about my dad. It's like I say in every one of my videos, like, I always fucking forget. Have a little drink break, guys. Mouth's dry as a witch's crotch. Yeah. Yeah, guys. Oh, one thing I want to mention. Kirky Talks with this. He ran about this frequency healing machine or something like that. He's had this company contact him, and his missus is using it. I don't know fully how it works, but he's sending me some details, like, and he said he thinks it could, it might help me. And I respect you for that, Kirky. I really do, mate. You're a proper caring guy. 100% top lad. So, respect for that, mate. I really do appreciate it. And it was nice chatting to you earlier on, man. It's nice to know that people care, innit? It's that WhatsApp group we're in. It's fantastic. Some proper top guys in there. You know, and we're all just trying to help people. You know, with the YouTube channels. And just with life in general. With depression, you know, anxiety. That's what it's all about. That's what's lacking in society today. Not many people want to help others. Most people are selfish. We're not like that. No. You know, because all shit I've been through, guys. I feel compelled to help as many people as I can. Yes, guys. Anyway, that's that for that one today. I hope you're all having a fantastic Friday. Massive respect to everybody that likes, shares, comments, subscribes and all that good stuff. I really do appreciate it, guys. Yeah, you mean world to me. Anyway, guys. Hopefully I'll see you on my next video. Respect.